Test, test, test. Dobro, radi sve. Nemam ja to. Pa vjerojatno ovo, a? Jer... Pogodio. Još minut, braćo, još minut. Palim te, bože. Da li će koči ovo u pizdu, ma da? Valjda neće. Tebe da gledam neću sigurno. Brš. Šta se... Pa ne znam, brate, vjerovatno. Ne mogu da igram u Oklahomu, ja ga ne volim uopšte. Ali ne može se skipa ovo, brate. A možda i neće bude to, brate. Možda ću igram Lakers-e, znaš? Možda budu i Lakersi. Ili možda, brate, idemo sa Bullsima, a? Ovi, bre, kako se zovu? Možda i Boston, brate. Možda i Golden State. Šta kažete, a?
And most importantly, have fun. Take it all in.
Hey, bro, I received all of that.
Got you.
Okay, now I got one last question for you, but it's a tough one.
Okay.
You got one shot to win one game. You could play with any 4 guys in NBA history. Who you running with?
I'm picking guys at their peak, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So you got me at the point, and then AI, Dirk, MJ, and Shaq.
I pravim petorku, a?
Nobody's beating us.
You sure?
A što nisam stavio sebe na četvorku da stavim Jokić?
You and who else?
All right. Check this out.
Nemam pojma, je ovo prvi put da sam upalio igricu. A pička, brate, meni ne daje...
That's a good squad.
That's a great squad.
But you're still taking that L. You're not even in the league yet, MP. You can't compete with this.
Shay, between me and you, there's nothing but respect. But I like when people doubt me because I love proving them wrong.
Idem malo da igram igricu, da testiram to, pošto je novi NBA. Malo pre sam kupio. Da se častim za rođendan. Ali baš sam se bio iznervirao, brate. Sad je bolje. Ali drži me i dalje malo.
We are underway again here. Less than 3 minutes to go.
And you know the adrenaline is running high for MP, whether it be for his own confidence, bragging rights, or proving to the world he will someday belong in the upper echelon of basketball greats. This game has a lot of implications for that young man. One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now here's Curry. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good.
Great to see the offense for Team MP running well. This is a team loaded with talent. This has been so much fun to watch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Screen by O'Neal. Outside, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen Iverson, and the rejection by MP. No good, Greg. They're still down by 7.
That's a huge miss. Well, we've seen a lot of back and forth between Shea and MP this game. Neither have been shy about getting in each other's face. But right now, Team MP.
And it looks like it's been good-natured talk so far. But MP is the last person I'd want to give any extra motivation to. He's found another level here in this matchup.
And here's SGA after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. SGA double team. Nails it now. It's just a 7-point game. But time is not on their side.
But you can't worry about the clock here. You just got to keep chipping away.
LeBron is screen on O'Neal. Good, stretching the lead to 9.
Kako je dobar šut
This is
meter,
what
brat.
you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
He parachutes in for the putback.
The strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
MP going in strong. And he has been on fire tonight. Wow.
Yeah, just an unreal performance. I mean, look at all of the legends he's competing against.
Timeout called, Team SGA. You know, Greg, you think back to the humble beginnings for MP. I think about it all the time. Coming out of Vermont, fighting his way into the NBA. All the time, climbing one rung after another on that ladder. Now he's leading the best of the best here.
And it goes to show that no matter where you come from, no matter what your path to the top, greatness can come from anywhere. MP is living proof of that.
9-point game. MP rips down the rebound. And even with the outcome settled, Stan, you savor every possession of a game like this, don't you?
Well, you know, Kevin, it's like a dream you don't want to wake up from. Seeing all these players on the same floor, you almost pinch yourself getting to witness this.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's MP. MP is making his mark. He's on a mission tonight.
Yeah, this matchup has brought out the best in him.
Inače Hall of Fame, nego vjerojatno imam neku strašnu ocenu.
The competition tough.
Can't get it to go. Well, Stan, they put on a show, didn't they? What an unforgettable night.
Yeah, just
Da. Kako je dobra igrica,
oh,
ljudi.
that was some power on that dunk.
The long three. Howard's team MP winning this one easily.
In a fantastic showdown we witnessed in this one. Much respect.
See what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Yeah, you're wrong, but I respect the confidence.
Hey, wouldn't be here without it.
I know you had a crazy come-up, MP, with the NBA in Europe. You're about to find out.
I feel that. You want to know something funny? Next time we talk, we might be teammates. I'm hearing a lot of interesting things about the draft.
See, I'm not sure you fit the culture, bro.
Ouch, Shay. Any team could use what I got. Hey, plug and play, baby. I'm him.
Šta kažete, Denver ili Lakersi? Ne igramo. Ja mislim da je Denver, jer retko hoće da uzme Denver, brate. A ja baš njih cep. Treba mi veći šut metar, to mi treba. Bacite ljudi like jer, brate, imam neki shadow ban, mamu mu jebem već mjesecima. Pa ako može neki like čisto. Sad će počnemo samo da namestim ovaj customize. Imam 240 FPS-a, to je dobro, ali valjda neće koči igra. Ne bi trebalo, nije kočilo ovo, ne bi trebalo ni ono. Large. Ovo stalo mi je okej. Okej, igramo sezonu, brat. Ali gdje to bi trebalo da je My NBA. Čekaj, vidimo, možda ima Euroliga, a? Sad ćemo da li ima Euroliga, brat. Euroliga. Nema još. Dobro, igra je izašla pre 2 dana, brat. Pre 5 dana nisu još stigli ljudi ni naprej. Ne vezi, igrat ćemo normalnu sezonu. Vidio, brat. Moderna. Šta ćemo? Ne, grafika je boli glava, to ne mogu da grešim dušu, stvarno, brate. Pa ne znam, to je to vada, a? Nisam ništa... Sad će vidimo, brate, delo je baš brutalno, brate. Šta beše treba da kliknemo ovdje, brate? Oficial. Ovo, brate. Office. Pet minuta je okej, a? Ma da. Ma 6 ću ostavim, ja volim da igram, brate. Best of 7 se sve igra, molim lepo, auto save je okej isto. Denvera. Šta je ovo, nećemo ništa. Šta je ovo? Ništa nisam kliknuo. Hvala su, brate, dobrodošao. Šta je, bro? A Jokić? Što nema Jokića? Če nešto sam sjebao, brate. Znaš da sam sjebao što? Brate, ako nema Jokića ne igramo. Šta je, bro? Beži, bro. Nešto sam sjebao, mora ponovno. Nešto sam sjebao u pizdu, me. Šta će igram? Delete. Aj ponovno. Moderna era. A okej, oficijal. Ali je problem nešto drugo, bro. Ono drugo. Mislim. A ne, treba oficijalni roster. Fantasy. Ovo sam sjebao, brate. Sad bi trebalo da je bolje. Sad je dobro. Sad je dobro sigurno. LeBron James. Nemoj. Jokić ima 98 ocena. Zar nije ocena 99 bila, brate? All players. Čedim koga imaju u jednoj ekipu. Mareja. Opa, vratio se Brown, a? Ovi, brate, baš sače. Ništa, može se igra. Samo da namestimo 6. Hall of Fame, sve super. Idemo odmah Golden State. Ma s ovim, brate, šut metrom bi trebalo bude do.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker. And the Phoenix
Ne,
Suns.
igra je prelepa. Vidio sam da ima neki filteri ovdje. Samo ne znam kako ja da upalim te filtere, brate. Vidio sam da neko ima filtere, brate, ovdje, ali ja ne znam što ja nemam te filtere, brate.
And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for them, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Jokic. And Moody pulls it down. Right, we see a lot of change.
Kameru neću diram, brate. Samo ću da darim još malo.
In the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Inside, Denver with a new 14. Watson for 3, and no good that time. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the slam by Moody.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, Jokic, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And it's Gordon missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Now Murray goes up to the stripe. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Pass to Moody. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
To the middle, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Mnogo je brza igra, brat.
Out of
Jel
his
primećujete vi
way.
na streamu da je
No
brza
way
igra?
the D was going to slow him down.
Prebrza igra, brat. To mi se sviđa. Ja volim brzu igru kao i FIFA kad igram. Pa to piči, bre, jebot. Osim kad vodim, onda lagano.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 6 points. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Brown's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green passes to Curry. Gordon against Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Johnson with a screen on Milton. Can't get passes to Brown. Launches it. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Warriors leading by 10. And there's a foul. It will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Sve je to taktički.
Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. 1:39 left to play in the first. Here's Pickett. Brown outside. The Nuggets
Ja s ovim
with
ekipom ne mogu
another
da osvojim,
miss.
brate, šampionata.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And we've got our 2K
Da dovedem
insider,
nekog
Shams
igrača.
Charania on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved
Ne,
around
ne,
Jonathan
igrica je,
Kuminga,
brate,
and many
bolja nego
thought
na
his time was
Soniju.
up in
Ovako
Golden
su,
State.
ovakve su
He saw
utakmice na
fewer
Soniju.
and
Ko
fewer
igra na
minutes down
Soniju,
the
da.
stretch of last season and into their playoff run.
Ne,
Boy,
ali meni je
Kuminga
Jokić.
tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals. Nobody seemed to be the exact right
Ja ne
fit.
znam da
So
da
eventually,
prođemo.
he took the Warriors offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story.
Ali
Okay,
igrica je,
Shams,
ljudi,
thanks for the
predobre.
report.
Ali
Hey
stvarno je
guys,
predobre.
what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting.
Je li ja,
at a
što
high
nema
clip.
Westbrooka, nema
Another
otišao, a?
highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Here's Pickett following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Johnson and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let up from the team in the lead.
Here's Milton. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Here's Pickett. Hasn't made one yet. Valanciunas with a screen on Milton. It's stolen by Hield. Now the Warriors moving it up, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is
Hoće da
that
ga
he's
uzme, bre,
trying to
Brooklyn.
slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Ja ne znam kako će s ovim igračima da osvojimo.
The first one falls.
Ne znam,
And very
provaljujete
quietly, Hield is one
ovdje.
of the best
Gledajte sad
three-point
ovdje.
shooters
Jer vidite kako
in
je
our league,
zamagljeno
as
i samo je
dangerous
fokus
as
na ovom
they
igraču
come.
i košu. Ne znam je se vidi, znači to je neki sitni detalj, ali je...
Both free throws good from Hield. The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray kicks to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Three-pointer healed. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always.
A to mi je previše, bret. Mislim, vjerojatno je sve to ukusno, ali ne mogu. Možda ću, imam ovdje ovaj u Tekjanku neki fuš, nemam pojma. Dobar je on. Dobro je. Sad je bolje. Ja s ovim timom.
Always easy to pull off and execute it.
Izgurat ćemo dalje.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat-out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Nuggets #1. The Warriors 4th.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. From outside the arc, Murray with the defensive effort.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact
idu
opposite.
Lakersi, brate, idu Lakersi, ne može s ovim da se igra. Ne može, kako će ovo da se pobedi, brate? Nema šanse, brate. Idu Lakersi, ne može se s Denverom igra. A ovi nemaju teoretske šanse, bre, da pobedi. Sa Lakersima može. Ali mora da se napravi... Mora se napravi prva postava kako treba. Znam, bre, ti će me ući. Lele, a gdje im je? Pa oni nemaju centra. Lele. Šta igrati? Lakers ili Denver, brate? Na Denver, brate. Šta lupam ja, brate? Denver, brate. Prvi ako opet padnu Lake, ako padne Golden State, ne igra. Ja ne znam, brate, kako će ovi ljudi s ovom ekipom da idu dalje. Mada ni Lakersi nemaju ništa bolje. Pre početka moram sebi da namestim coach settings. Znači, manual mora bude sve. Ne možeš ti meni da radiš bre šta ti hoćeš. Znači, ako ja stavim igrača, ima da igra igrač. Samo moram Jokića da stavim, brate. Da mu namestim jednu. Evo, znači, to malo. Znači, staminu da mu stavim na 99. Ajde, diramo ostalo ništa. Ovo ću da force loose. Eto. Backline. Koliko sam izgubio? Bara je bilo kao. Namestit ćemo 5, eto. Idemo. Može se igra sad, ajde, pa šta bi. Brate, koliko su ovi smešni. Ruka, brate, evo igrati.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Ali LaFour. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now Murray. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Jokic. For 3, Gordon.
Šta je sa streamom? Dobre. Zabola me igra, bre, brate, čekaj. Toliko su mi se jele tvoje palačinke sinoć da sam uzeo, brate, ovamo kod mene krem, neko plazmo, mrvljeno i lebac.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game with the season just getting underway. How much weight should we put on these early results, RJ?
Ooh, the early season does carry some importance for some clubs. I'd say teams on the younger side or the teams that have reshaped rosters.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Richards in at the center position. Booker, good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Murray passes to Jokic. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Richards. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Murray against Booker. Shoots it from the high post. And he hits the jump shot.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Green. Great D that time from Brown.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot. And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Booker. Over Murray. Booker no good. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far. They grab their own miss. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brooks. And he drains the quick shot. Brooks has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Trying to keep up with Brooks will wear you out. He gets one step ahead and pulls right up to shoot.
Here's Jokic. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Nuggets trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Murray against Booker. No good, a bit long that time. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Nikola Jokic. And Cameron Johnson subbed in for Gordon. Phoenix also changing it up. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks. Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Valanciunas with a screen on Booker. On the wing, Brown. Johnson a screen on Green. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Brown, no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Booker for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Watson had a miss there on the triple. The Suns lead by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the triple.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
There's a screen by Johnson to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Booker looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Ove mogu da dobijem, samo da se uzim.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Malawach, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Brown from the arc. Offensive rebound. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Spurs, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks comes in for Goodwin. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Ryan, back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Holmes comes in for Johnson.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dylan Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dylan Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive play.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Gordon, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And another miss by Denver.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Booker, the pass to Brooks. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Nuggets, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Pass to Allen. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point lead. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Jokic. Got it! Jokic down low.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Denver. Holmes, he's checked in for Gordon. Tyson comes in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Pickett. And a change for the Suns. Green is checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic with a screen on Booker. Murray passes to Jokic.
Oh.
It's hauled in by the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And it's Green missing. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Booker with it. Checked by Murray. And that one's good for Brooks.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Murray against Booker. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1 second left. That shot missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Phoenix Suns.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
This kind of performance.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Look at Dillon Brooks. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Murray. We've got Jamal Murray, and it's Holmes in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Murray against Booker. Richards, the pass to Brooks. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Down low. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. And here's Booker. There's the 3. And the Suns miss again.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys?
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Holmes. Watson comes in for Tyson. Brown's checked in for Strawther. And it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Outside Brown. Jokic in the post. Richards is there. Looking to get back on track. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Gordon.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Gordon with a steal. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Screen by Watson to the middle. It's hauled in by the Suns. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, BA, we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a change for the Suns. Allen, he's checked in for Booker. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Najee. And Murray subbed in for Pickett. Here's O'Neal. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Green. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed, but his overall game has improved.
On the wing, Brooks. 6 to shoot. Murray against Green. Watson with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Murray against Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Back to Watson. Pass to Murray. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Murray with it. O'Neal covers. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Green missing. On the wing, Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Substitution on the court.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Phoenix out in front, leading by 1. And right after... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Grayson Allen, Malawach out there with Devin Booker, and it's done in a power forward. Valanciunas with a screen on Booker. Out to Gordon, fires the 3, fires hitting the triple.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Allen with a screen on Murray. Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Murray against Booker. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Here's Murray. Outside Brown. Gordon left side. Outside Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon the pass to Murray. And again, Denver with a 3.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
The Suns trailing. And Jordan decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
Ulazi jedan jedini Nikola. Mora Murray da odmori.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Cam Johnson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Watson. And it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Richards is checked in for Malawach. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Brooks, he's checked in for Allen. And Jalen Green subbed in for Goodwin. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
And Allie, thank you for that.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
He did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half, but he's been pretty sloppy since the break with it.
Suns trail by 3. And he powers it down, one-handed.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Jokic with a screen on
Foul,
Booker.
Jokic,
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Oh, Booker gets to the rack and lays it in.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Jokic gets it to go.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Left side, Booker. Now Brooks. Green. Look at Green showing off his range.
Wow, Green is just fearless. He can put his team on his back in those big moments.
There's the screen by Johnson. Jokic with it. He's against O'Neal. The bucket is good!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah.
Nema pa, znam. Pa nema pa, kupio bi Dime.
It's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Oh, it's off target.
Samo polako.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. 1:16 left in the final quarter. Oh, it's off. And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. Booker. The 3 is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, the shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yes, sir!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Murray's checked in for Pickett.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Booker against Murray. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots it. Jokic. Oh, he can't get the layup. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Denver making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Green against Hardaway. O'Neal on the wing. Outside, Green. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Devin Booker.
Šteta, mora pojačam, znači minutažu. Realno, 6 je okej. Realno, svi se raspadaju, brate. Šta ajmo dalje? Ajmo dalje, daćemo samo sad šansu ovom batiti. Ovaj Brown koliko god da igra ovdje, neće ima veliko.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Cameron Johnson is out there with Murray. And it's Hardaway in at the 3.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Murray kicks to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Conley against Murray. Screen by McDaniel. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for
teo sam dole, jebe mi, Mike.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert.
Nisam teo tamo, teo sam dole.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Outside for Randle.
Ništa 3 sekunde u reketu te fore, a?
Shot clock at 5. Latrey drains the three-pointer. Randle's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Murray, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That one good for 2.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Good on the shot. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That shot is off. The Nuggets trailed by 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jokic with it, now defended by Gobert. It's stolen by Randle. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. Edwards, good.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Johnson with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Jokic, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. Over in the corner, Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Jokiću, brate, kako si se umorio tako, be?
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A different look for Denver. Let's... Pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. 5th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
In his 16th season in the NBA, Doris, Al Horford got his first title with the Celtics.
That 2024 championship was so special for Al. Remember, he had played almost 200 playoff games. And remember, for the vast majority of that run, Al Horford was the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Incredible.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The offensive rebound.
Bravo, bre, majstore.
Good.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Juzang. It's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Lets it go from deep. Now here's Valanciunas. Second chance shot. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Juzang. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Timberwolves lead by 12. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Vreme da se smanji. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Jim Hardaway. Allie, what are they saying about the prognosis?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Nuggets about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. the time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dillingham, and Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in for Bruce Brown. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that one is good.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Off target with his three. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Big group substitution here for Denver. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, third.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
McDaniels outside. Down low. It's stolen by Watson. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Gobert against Jokic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Edwards looking it over. Randall from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his fourth rebound in this one. And another miss by Denver. Timberwolves leading by 10. Randall passes to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound, and the shot goes in.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. A moment for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Denver's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Boy, this is where you need everyone in your support system to be around him and be encouraging, because this is going to be a long road to recovery.
Here's Conley following the basket by Jokic. And the wide open shot from Reed drills the three-pointer.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from three.
Here's Pickett over by Conley. Pickett passes to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Reed kicks to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Reed. With the fadeaway. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Reed's got 5.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Gordon a screen. Here's Pickett. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards fights through for 2.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And again, it's Minnesota.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so we conclude the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first 2 quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out.
Randle's rise has been impressive, from role player to budding star. And tonight he's putting on this entire arsenal that he's displayed is impressive.
Yeah, he stepped it up, that's for sure. I love seeing his hard work pay off.
And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. Out of the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Murray. Jokic is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's Murray up on top. He's defended by Randle. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert, the pass to Randle. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Johnson with a screen on Gobert. Count that one. Jokic has got 12.
The ball handling skills of Jokic are unreal. He's very tricky and unpredictable in that pick and roll.
Conley dishes to Randle. Gobert with a screen for Randle. Jokic with the steal. Randall against Johnson. Now Jokic, 12 points for him. Johnson with a screen on Gobert. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Edwards against Brown. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. Ooh. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Jokic is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
The Nuggets trailed by 13. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Just 5 on the clock. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And again, Denver no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last.
Loše.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. Here we go. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. Paxson passes to Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feet. Jordan's got the opening bucket of the night here for Chicago. Bagley against Paxson. Bagley the pass to Bird. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. So much excitement, Clark, surrounding a season opener. Think these players have any game one jitters?
Absolutely. I mean, it's normal and it's human. How could they not? I mean, they've been waiting for this moment all season long, so I'm sure it's tough to keep those emotions in check, but you got to make the butterflies fly in formation, man.
And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Lewis.
What speed from Bagley, staying out ahead on the fast break.
Grant with a screen on Lewis. And here's Jordan outside. Paxson outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan.
Dosta da sad